Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick little performance test here with the Google Pixel XL, comparing with my Nexus 6P, a very nice phone that I've had for last year. I'm going to see, if there is any difference here between these two. So the Pixel has obviously destroyed the Nexus line here, and it could be considered a bit disappointing for Nexus fans. If you ask me, we do have the Nexus since I think 2000, was it 11 or 10, with the Nexus 1, which HTC actually did build as well, I think. So you can see the Pixel does load up that little bit faster here, but not massively faster. We're going to have a look at the performance, both of them running their official software. So I think Android 7.0 here with the 6P, and we're going to open up some apps. So what's this? So we have to update this Google Play services still. You'd think that they'd integrate this into the background now, so you didn't have to keep upgrading it. It would be quite helpful. Do we have to upgrade anything else? Can I start this video? There we go. So I think that should be upgraded now, and we can carry on. Oh, so very close here. Obviously this is the Snapdragon 810 in the old Nexus. And you can see, I think the Pixel definitely has an improvement here when it comes to the performance. Really, I can certainly see a lot snappier with a lot of these apps. We can just have a look at some games. Yeah, so definitely some nice improvement here on the Pixel when it comes to the optimization. Credit where credit's due. Just a shame that they've gotten rid of those front-facing speakers, which were very nice on the Nexus. So let's have a look at the what's this doing? Whoa, that was installing something weird there. I don't know what that is. So we'll just have a look at speed test here for the Wi-Fi. Which is still pretty good here on the Nexus. But could be better. I think this is one area where the Pixel certainly does deliver, and you can see, it just definitely does not disappoint here. Wow, that is a massive improvement, gotta say. But how does that actually translate into real world performance? Just have a quick look here. Both have had their browser cleared. I love big phones when it comes to web browsing. I mean, it's just really easy to do this. So let's click on a link. It seems the Nexus seems to be doing a little bit faster here. Probably it'd help if I got rid of some of these things. There we go. And GSM. Again, the Nexus seems to search a little bit faster and come up with the pictures there, which, you know, I wasn't expecting to see that, really. Again, so maybe the Nexus is a bit better optimized when it comes to the web browsing. I can certainly see a difference there. So what's all that about, eh? We're going to have a look at some multitasking and then round the video off here. Shouldn't expect any issues on the new boy. You can see we have reloading on the latest software with the 6P. It's not very good, is it? Usually it's very stable to keep the games in memory. So you can see the pixel is definitely much more responsive here. I mean, it's like night and day. Wow. So for some reason, you know, the latest update seems to be terrible when it comes to memory management on the 6P. But it wasn't a flawless victory that I was expecting, you know. You saw that it was quite still good when it came to the web browsing. I did actually do a camera test between them as well, but when I was restoring this to the stock software, I kind of formatted the device, which was quite silly because I put quite a bit of effort into it. But basically, I did do a camera test with the 6P to compare like the low light performance, and I gotta say, you know, this shot on the 6P was literally nearly, you know, really dark and grungy kind of thing, but on the Pixel, very clear. You know, you can make out stuff in the background here. So there's been a massive improvement, I'd say, when it comes to the low light performance. It's just a shame that I did, you know, because it happens when you relock the bootloader, it factory resets the device, which is really annoying. So I did do some daytime shots as well, comparing the two. You do get a lens blur effect on here, which is fantastic when you are, you know, wanting to see some bokeh pictures. I'm not saying the 6P is bad in terms of the camera. It's still actually very competitive day to day. You know, it's got amazing colours, etc. But I think the Pixel is a solid improvement generally, and you know, if you're a photography fan, you're not going to be disappointed really with the Pixel. It's one of the strong points of the device. However, in terms of the actual overall experience, I'd say, you know, I think Google could have done a little bit better to improve on the 6P. You know, we don't have front-facing speakers. As I said, holding the device, it feels a lot thicker than the 6P for some reason. The 6P still feels like an M7 on a bigger scale. We don't really know if it's waterproof, you know, if that would have been nice to have seen on a Nexus device. But other than those things, you know, it's a solid phone. I'm not going to slate it too much, but I would have liked to have seen a price point of, you know, similar to the 6P. That was one thing that made it so attractive. It was very affordable as well. But what do you think? You know, do leave a comment. You can see the performance a little bit better here on the Pixel, but you know, 6P still has a lot of life in it if you ask me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.